This is the BELA Bill follow-up video, and here we go. Thank you, colleagues. Hey there, fellow math. Hello. Let's start again. Hey there, fellow educators and education enthusiasts. It's your guy Mnr Le Cordeur coming at you with some hot off the press info about the BELA Bill. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another bill? Really? What? But hold on to your 8 pins, because this one's actually got some good stuff for us as teachers. So let's dive right in and talk about how the BELA Bill can actually help us out in the classroom and beyond. I mean, we've all been there, right? Drowning in paperwork, dealing with challenging students, and trying to keep our sanity intact. Well, buckle up, because we're about to explore how this bill might just make our lives a little easier. First things first, let's talk about the benefits for us teachers. Now, I know we're all used to hearing about how legislation is going to make things harder, but hear me out. The BELA Bill actually has some provisions that could seriously improve our working conditions. For starters, it's addressing the issue of workload. We all know that teaching isn't just about standing in front of a class for a few hours a day. It's lesson planning, grading, meetings, and so much more. The BELA Bill recognizes this and aims to implement measures to better manage and distribute our workload. This could mean more time for actual teaching and less time drowning in administrative tasks. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. Another big win for us is the focus on professional development. The bill includes provisions for more structured and relevant training opportunities. This means we'll have better chances to improve our skills, learn new teaching methods, and stay up to date with the latest educational trends. And let's be honest, in a world that's changing as fast as ours, we need all the help we can get to keep our teaching fresh and engaging. But it's not just about what happens in the classroom. The BELA Bill also looks at improving overall working conditions. This includes things like better infrastructure in schools, more resources for teaching, and even addressing issues of safety and security. Because let's face it, it's hard to be your best teacher self when you're worried about basic stuff like having enough textbooks or a safe environment for your students. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Okay, Mnr Le Cordeur, what's the catch? What's the greater purpose behind all this legislation and red tape? Well, my friends, colleagues, it's all about improving the quality of education across the board. The BELA Bill isn't just about throwing random changes at us. That's part of a bigger plan to create a more effective, equitable, and modern education system. One of the main goals to address the inequalities in our education system. Let me rephrase this. One of the main goals is to address the inequalities in our education system. We all know that not all schools are created equal, and this bill aims to level the playing field by standardizing certain aspects of education and ensuring that the resources are distributed more fairly. The hope is that every student, regardless of their background or where they live, will have access to quality education. Another big picture goal is to make our education system more responsive to needs of the 21st century. The world is changing rapidly, and our education system needs to keep up. The BELA Bill includes measures to update curricula, integrate technology more effectively, and prepare students for the jobs of the future. It's about making sure that what we're teaching in the classroom is actually relevant and useful in the real world. But here's the thing, and this is important. All of these changes and improvements won't mean much without excellent leaders in our educational institution. And that's another area where the BELA Bill comes into play. It recognizes that strong leadership is crucial for the success of any educational reform. The bill includes provisions for better training and support for school principals and other educational leaders, which is vital. It's about equipping them with the skills and the knowledge that they need to effectively manage schools, support teachers, and create a positive learning environments. Because let's face it, a school is only as good as its leadership and administration. These leaders will be crucial in implementing the changes brought about by the BELA Bill. They'll be the ones ensuring that new policies are put into practice effectively, that resources are used wisely, and that both teachers and students are getting the support they need. It's about creating a culture of excellence and continuous improvement in our schools. But it's not about the top-down approach. The BELA Bill also encourages more collaborative leadership styles. It's recognizing that teachers, parents, and students have valuable insights to offer when it comes to improving education. So it's about creating more opportunities for all stakeholders to have a voice on how schools are run. Now let's talk about something that's been a hot topic in education for a while: gender equality. The BELA Bill makes some interesting moves in this area, particularly when it comes to maternity leave. And before you ask, no, it's not just about giving moms more time off, although that's important too. One of the coolest things about the BELA Bill is actually helping to break down some of the gender stereotypes that have long existed in education. Sorry, you see, I'm supposed to get off as well. It's sending a message that parenting isn't a shared responsibility, and both men and women should have the opportunity to balance their careers with their family lives. This approach doesn't just benefit individual teachers, it has wider implications for the education system as a whole. When we have policies that support both mothers and fathers in the parenting roles. Let's take two. This approach doesn't just benefit individual teachers, it has wider implications for the education system. It has wider implications for the education system as a whole. When we have policies that support both mothers and fathers in their parenting roles, we are creating a more diverse and inclusive workforce. We're showing our students that gender shouldn't be a barrier to a careers or to being an involved parent. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of how the BELA Bill can help us out as educators, from addressing our workload and professional development needs to tackling the big pictures issues like equality in leadership. This bill is aiming to shake things up in a good way. Now, I'm not saying it's perfect. Like any piece of legislation, it's going to have its challenges, and there will be bumps along the road as it's implemented. But from where I'm standing, it looks like a step in the right direction. Remember, change can be scary, but it can also be exciting. As teachers, we are in a unique position to shape the future through our work with students. The BELA Bill is giving us some new tools to do that job even better. So, what do you think? Are you excited about these changes? Nervous? A bit of both? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more education related content. Until next time, this is Mnr Le Cordeur signing off and reminding you that great teachers never stop learning. Peace out. We are in the year. As teachers, we are in a unique position to shape the future through our work with students.